Here's what's coming up all new at 6 tonight on KXAN News.
Kind of stretched, real thin with resources.
Funding the firefighters who need it the most. How the state of Texas plans to work wildfires into the equation, and a new online system to help you assess the fire risk in your own backyard. Well, grim news from federal forecasters over the historic drought that's devastated the country's southern midsection.
And Natalie Stoll joins us now with more.
That's right. There's no end in sight, and long-range predictions have it sticking around through next year. That means the rest of us should brace for higher food prices, especially Texas beef.
There is no green grass of home in Texas. And for cattle ranchers like Phil Sadler, it's hard to imagine the news about this historic drought getting worse.
There's a little bit of despair when we sit down at night to eat supper. There's not a lot of jokes.
But with a puddle, all that remains of his farm pond, Sadler's hearing forecasters now say the country's southern midsection will stay dry, maybe through next year.
We need 15 to 20 inches of rain in Texas to turn things around, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Practically all of Texas is in either exceptional or extreme drought, devastating not just the cattle industry, but other areas of agriculture, where losses already top $5 billion.
The worst cash losses of record, and we're facing the worst wildfire season in the history of the Lone Star State.
Indeed, the drought's fueling up to 50 new wildfires a day in Texas, and monitoring maps show Oklahoma, New Mexico, Kansas, and much of the southeast suffering through it, too. But states unaffected for now are offering help, like Arkansas hay grower Jamie Stiles, shipping a load to a Texas rancher.
The stories that you hear from people down there, it's really, he said it's like a horror movie. It's really bad.
The rest of the country will soon be contributing through higher prices at the grocery store. But Sadler says he has no other choice.
We're not looking at profitability, we're looking at survivability.
And surviving the hottest, driest summer on record. Natalie Stoll, KXAN News.